Okay, and back we are once more with Theme Hospital. You may come, Hauffman. I went around actually checking for some of these machines to see are they state, and apparently I haven't. I've been neglecting these machines, have I not? Because well, and not to mention that my freaking handmans haven't really been paying attention to them because they were all in a fairly bad shape, especially these ones up here, which even needed to get their uh, hardware exchanged. You know what? The jelly molder is getting really damaged. It's getting damaged really easily. Let's do the following. Let's concentrate research on that. Perhaps the machine will be improved. Hence, yes, as a result of that change. Well, let's keep. Yeah, you can see here. Well, it's not that that bad, in a real bad condition, but still, I can't say we are surprised to see that the handmans are not on top of these goddamn machines. Whatever the case, hopefully, luckily we have the money to actually fix the machines. Yes, you are not looking it wrong. You are not tripping balls or whatever. You really are seeing 73,000 bucks on my bank account. Yes, it took quite a while for us. Oh yeah, the emergency. By the end of the first episode, we got this emergency. What? They are people with third degree sideburn or something. And what do they used to be? Oh, they need psychiatrists. I have one psychiatric room here. Oh, earthquake incoming. I think all my machines are doing just fine, are they not? Well, at least I will issue all my handmans to take care of it. Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell was that? This machine? Wow, really? What? This machine almost blew up. I know it has 7 of strength, but what? I mean, it can get it. Oh, this was a pretty strong. Have any machine blew up on me, by the way? I know that machine it has only 7 of strength, and then when you have a let me slow down time. When you have a earthquake of 8 of Richter scale, machines below 7, below 8 actually, might end up blowing up. But come on, that machine doesn't get when it begin or when just buy that machine without improving it. It starts with 7 of strength, so that's kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. Well, it hasn't blown up on us, but it really looked like it was going to blow up on us. It almost run out of durability right in front of our very eyes. I was really lucky to actually pick it or check it at the right time in order to avoid it blowing up on us. What I'm going to do here, by the way, is just to place another psychiatric room just to treat all of those guys with side burn thingy, third degree side burns, because I think one room is not enough. I should have more than just one psychiatry. Where the hell can I find another one? I have so many freaking doctors here. You are telling me that none of them is actually a freaking psychiatric. Well, I know I'm actually lacking the lacking the specialized doctors, and I have a freaking load of normal doctors. But come on, I could swear I had a decent amount of psychiatrists. Let me just check one thing here. Does not bother about job, Bon Idol. What the hell is that? Oh yeah, it's that fucking horn that tells you that some machines are not doing well. Let's start training more guys then, if that's the case. Is anyone training? Yes, guys. How are you doing? Okay, you can get released to the public. That's the following. You go in here. You go, I don't know, rest perhaps. And let's see if there's any machine doing really poorly. I mean, more than just more than below of its half of its strength. Yeah, what are my freaking handmans? Are they taking so long to fix the machines? Well, this is how the nature of the game. Yes. Oh, look at this. Oh, that was a really strong earthquake. Even machines with 8 of strength almost blew up. No wonder this Jenny Molder almost went poof as well, right? But come on, game, it's not very fair because, like I just told you, that machine already started with 7 of strength. At least make it start with 8, so I don't have to worry much. Some of these guys, let's do the following. I'm going to send some of you guys over here. At least 2 of you. How many? 5 over here? Yeah, I even though I don't have any benches. Let's start placing some benches here. I don't know. Yeah, I sure need more handymen, but it's right now it's hard to find the right handymen, the most expensive ones, even, because that tells that they are the best ones. Indeed. Anyway, yeah, I was saying that it's not a surprise. Yes, actually, it is a surprise that I really got 70,000 bucks in my bank account. Man, haven't I been doing quite what the hell are you doing out of it? Yeah, where's the freaking doctor which was supposed to be there? He probably left. Now this guy will have to work in his place. Yeah, that's some kind of a dumb AI from Team Hospital. How many guys do I have in here? Gotta do some are these guys from the emergency? Because there's no icon above their heads. I don't think they're from the emergency. Let's do the following. Let's get one of these guys here then. Before you're not stuck there, are you? God damn it! Or perhaps he's not. No, the next one was quite far away apparently. So yeah, that's how the game works. So yeah, it's been quite a work for us to get this far. Yes, money-wise, pretty much like I don't know, 5 to 6 years. Yeah, 6 years pretty much to get this much money. Of course, we also have some money invested in the form of rooms and even staff. But it's been quite an endeavor, quite the adventure, let's even say, to get this much money available. Quite effort, really, because man, this level has been kicking my ass pretty hard. But apparently we're finally, yeah, and the bugs are really not helping at all. Finally, we are getting there, and this bathrooms ought to be bugged, man. Look at this. There's a freaking pool of piss right in front of it, and I haven't spotted anyone inside of this room yet. I don't think anyone has ever used it, to be sincere, to be entirely sincere. This guy's from the emergency. You are the next one then. And how about here? Have we healed everybody? Well, I think we're going to heal everybody in due time, netting us even more, or giving us even more money to work with. Because after this emergency, I'm going to cut the video here, work at the hospital, then I'll be back to continue, yes, with this goddamn mess, really. Because it's been anything but easy, this last level, yes. But I could say it's been pretty... it hasn't been normal, yeah. It's been pretty different from the previous ones, yeah. This level. We have some guys here. Let's allow them to get attended there. Then we can remove that from there. For a fact, let's do the following. You guys come over here. I don't know why the hell are guys even waiting there when there's a freaking perfect working room, an empty room right here for guys to use. There we go. Now you do whatever you feel like. We are going to remove this room. Well, by the way, let's take the time here, right now, to actually cut a video. Yes, I'm going to work on the hospital a little bit, and after I'm done with it, or I've done as much as I could with the hospital, we can then resume the works. Yes, and hopefully start making a lot of money, because we surely need a lot of it. Yes, pretty much 7,000 bucks, 700,000 bucks. Well, more than just that, but well, you got the idea. So hang right there. Okay, now I haven't done everything I was wishing for this hospital yet. You can see this wing here is pretty much done, even though that's quite some packed wing, isn't it? We have pretty much all of the top diagnosed rooms over here. Yes. Even a small island of satellite staff room, a bathroom that finally someone came to use, which I don't see anyone using over here. Again, must be some sort of bug. Perhaps it seems, now that I stop to think about it, it might be some bug similar to the one that was going on over here. regarding those medics trying to enter. I don't know if you remember that. But okay, this wing is over. It's done. Yes, it's complete. We have perhaps one more drinks machine could come in handy. Now I decided to stop because as I was placing all of the items and rooms, I realized the money was going down, and then I thought, man, something's a little weird in this hospital, isn't it? Isn't there? Then I checked to see how many people there were in the goddamn hospital. Only 13. So yeah, that's what caused us to go out of money previously, or lose money previously. Too many costs and too little patience. And then I thought, better hold on to my money until I make more to continue with the work I have available. And actually, it's probably better to keep you updated, yes, on how am I working exactly, yes, what am I doing exactly with the hospital. But I don't know, let's watch it a little more, yes, how will things go as we... how many deaths? 2, okay. As we... things are still a little weird with the game, yeah, so I might still be losing money, get into trouble again, financially wise. Well, it was a lot of money lost there, 10,000 wasn't that? Let me check. What was more than 10,000, but anyway. So yeah, let's keep a close watch on our bank account. Make sure we are not going to lose money again and drop too low on it. Yes, be on the risk of running out of money, yes, and even losing this goddamn last level this far, yes, on the game, which is pretty much on the 6th year. It wouldn't be cool. Yes, not at all. So let's speed up the time and see what will come next. Perhaps some emergencies, even some goddamn epidemics would net us some money. You can see down here, actually, I'm trying to move the operating feature out of here, and the ward too. Might not be the wisest thing to do to actually move the operating feature, because it will be too far from the landing pad. Yeah, so if there is an emergency regarding the operating feature, it might cause me some issues, or might cause me to waste time when the patients are in transit from the helipad to the operating feature. It might cause me even to lose an emergency due to that extra time the patients would be wasting, yes, in order to get where they will be treated, right? But now the diagnosed rooms, it's okay to have them this far in the hospital, yes, this far from the entrance. No emergency, no epidemic requires them. Well, epidemics do require them, but it's not a problem to have patients take longer to reach the diagnosed rooms like that. Better have, at least in my view, better have the cure machines or cure rooms over here, the clinics closer to the entrance, yes. Now, it doesn't seem like I need any GP's office, yes. How many people do I have in my hospital right now? Now we're back to 22, but perhaps that was just a false alarm. I see a lot of people here, but they don't seem to be all queuing for the GP's office. I mean, there are 5 people queuing here, and there's like only one of these over here. Let's spread these guys evenly across the hospital. Now, as we make more money, I'm going to pause the video again, yes, to actually work some more on the hospital, try and think what is necessary, yes, to make the hospital run smoother and to make money come easier into our bank account. Let's speed up the time and see what is coming back. We're dropping, we're losing a lot of money, it seems. Yeah, well, we lost 70,000 bucks and made only 13,000. That's definitely not something good. Let me check one thing here. Now, one thing I could be doing here is training my own doctors, yes, and firing the ones which are the most expensive, the consultants especially, because I can train them to become my own doctors to become consultants. And when they become consultants, they actually keep the salary. They will. It's unlikely that they will be charging you the same amount that a consultant requires, making your salary costs drop a lot in a minute. Like this guy over here is very well trained and he only cost me 102. So that's a valid strategy. I don't know if it's really necessary to do so. It sure looks like it because yeah, we are losing money as far as I can tell. Oh, we're almost beating the. Well, we have beat this criteria already. But yeah, now money-wise, it's really looking bad things for us. Let's speed up the time and wait for the next month and see. I need more handmans though. That's a certain thing. Let's do the following. It's 50-50 for you. Because apparently it all comes down to quantity, right? Not really quality. Well, quality too, but especially quantity. Because the more you have, I don't know. I can't tell you can give you an explanation for that, but I feel in my gut that you have to have a good concentration for handmans for things to work. Yeah, in the hospital, for machines to be fixed properly. I don't know. It's just a guess, really. A wild. Oh, look at this! A wild guess. This one needs to replace its hardware. Oh, it's very cheap though. Yes. Yeah. Apparently, the higher the strength of the machine, the cheaper it is to actually fix this machine or to change the hardware, which is something welcome. I don't know if it's gameplay wise makes sense, to have the hardware less expensive when it has a higher strength, when it has been further researched. But I don't know. I'm not going to complain to reason with the game logic, right? No point in doing so. How's this one doing? Let's get the handman to that. Whenever there's an earthquake coming, I will have to keep an eye on this to make sure it will not blow up on me. Even though I have actually researched on the General Molder, hoping that my doctors will improve its. Is there anyone working on that? Well, you are a surgeon consultant. You shouldn't be working in the. Neither this guy should be working there. It's a very good one. Well, this one shoes. Yeah, I hope you are going there. We're just a doctor. Probably going back for the. Aren't you my professor? Oh, this guy's my professor. No, wait. Why is there? What the hell? Why is only a? God damn it! What the hell are you doing there? He should. No, this guy should be my professor, and you should be studying. Go back to the classroom. Have I wasted someone's time here, or has anyone been put up close to? Come on, let me select the goddamn. No, okay, this student here, this one. Alright, nobody has been properly trained. Hopefully this guy will do it. Will you? Yeah, he will. Alright, speed up the time. How are we doing money-wise? I think we changed them off, have we not? Have we still... have we changed them off? I don't know. Apparently we are still losing money. I don't know, I'm not sure about that. Let's wait for the next month in order to make any evaluations, yes, regarding how are we doing money-wise. Let's speed up the time. Let things happen. See what's coming next for us. While that, let's keep an eye on this goddamn machines. Yes, make sure they will not blow up when an earthquake comes. Let's allow this guy to come. There was one thing here which I wanted to... Well, at least the doctors are not unhappy anymore, except for a few of them, such as this guy here. But that weird thing where they would all get unhappy is no longer happening. That bug or whatever the freaking hell that was. Okay, we changed the month. How did we fare the last month? We're still losing a lot of money and making too little of it. But we slowly shall be changing that, yes, as we train our own doctors and perhaps even fire the most expensive ones, keeping doctors as good as the one we have fired in the hospital. Anyone worth hire here? Perhaps this guy over here, even though he's already kind of expensive. Liability, smell of death. Death? Yeah, death, not death. Well, I think you know what I'm trying to say here. Yes, not he cannot hear. Not that he's, I don't know, death itself. Whatever. I don't know why I even brought up that word. That play with the words. Anyway, back to what really matters. Speed up the time and see what comes next for us. How are we doing money-wise? Because we don't seem to be making money. We're not making a profit. F1 analyzer, don't really need that anymore. Even though, another stuff to think about it. Now to improve some of these machines, I might want to. I might want to play some speed up the process of enhancing some of these machines. I might want to place a computer too, perhaps even the F1 analyzer, and only that. Yes, right here. Even though it's a very expensive piece of equipment, but let me see one thing. One person, yeah, you have to go rest or something. Not let them make their own decisions. Yeah. So what is that goddamn rap? I think I lost the noise right here. There we go. Hopefully everything will work out in the end. Let's hope for the best. Yes, that's the way how we've been doing it. Okay, speed of time. Let me see one thing here. So we are. Let me see. Yeah, I think we're not that far from getting the next criteria beaten. Yes, which is the heal, the Q count. Even though this year, man, I don't know how am I going to make 100,000 bucks. I will have to work my ass off in order to get that much money. I even seem to be needing in need of increase. I seem to need to increase my heat level, even though there are some places here which are not really covered by heaters. Are there? Yeah, this wing here has no heaters outside. That might be causing my heat level to drop. I'm guessing. How many people do we have in the hospital? 21. Okay, that's a decent amount of people. How are we doing money-wise? We are losing money. Jesus Christ. Well, we're not losing that much money though, which is a good sign. I'm guessing. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that plan to work. Yes, where I'm going to train my own doctors in all those cheap, expensive doctors. When I get some decent these new doctors in decent level, I'm going to start firing some of the most expensive ones, especially those consultants which don't have any, such as this case here. This is kind of expensive. This consultant which has no specialization, right? So we have cheap, good doctors around. All I could ask for. Especially because I have so many goddamn doctors here and they're not doing anything. They're just wondering about wasting my goddamn money and holding me back from finishing the goddamn game. Right, speeding up the time. Let's see what happens next. Well, it's been a while since I had an emergency, since I had a epidemic, even a goddamn earthquake. Not that I want an earthquake to happen, but you know what I mean, right? How are these GP's office doing? Yeah, not many people around. Yeah, not at all. I wonder if because I don't have enough GP's offices around, that's why I don't have more people in the hospital. Is there a connection between the two things? I don't know. That part of the game I really do not know how it works. Yes, one thing I need the most here. There's one thing that I really need here is actually more handymen. So you guys get to work on the hospital, get hired to work in the hospital. Even though I shouldn't be really hiring more people considering how am I doing money wise. How many handymen do I have, by the way? 33. I think we can get at least up to 40, perhaps up to 50. Yes, we consider the size of this, how big will this hospital get. Yes. Let's see here. Let me check here. So yeah, apparently we are finally catching up with the amount of money coming in. Hopefully it will keep its increasing its the difference between money out and money in for the best. Of course, we don't want to lose more money than we are getting, obviously. Let's speed up the time. The end of the year is just around the corner. More money will be coming in. Perhaps that will be the time or the money we get in order to improve the hospital. I don't know, we'll see about that. How will that go? There we go. End of the year. Nothing special there. How about here? We're doing pretty bad on money. Q count, no mentions about that. Actually, no mention about anything here. Not out of the ordinary Yes, for us. Yeah, let's see what prize have we earned. We lost a lot of money. God damn it. But yeah, when we lose money like that, at least we get some back. I mean, usually this award here take this not award, I don't know how to call this. Usually takes reputation away from you, and then I don't know, one of these actually gives you that reputation back. But then when this start getting cash away from you, one of these will start giving you money. So yeah, they kind of get things even. 10,000 over here, 22,000 again. That's awesome. But how much money have we lost in the previous year? 40,000 money, 40,000 bucks out, around that amount. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's a real problem here when. Oh, look at rat. When we have the right amount of doctors in a room, but there are no patients queued for that room. While in the other room, where you don't have the excuse me, the right amount of doctors, there are a freaking load of patients. That also happens around here. Should I spend that money? You know what? I'm going to hold on to that money at least until the end of this episode to see to which way will we will this hospital fall? Yes, or if it will stand at all. Yes, it's not going to fall. How are we doing? How's the strength of these machines doing? Are they properly fixed or maintenance? Apparently they are not, and that's again not a surprise. Let me see here. Anyone worth? No, anyone worth hiring here? I could hire this guy here. I need more doctors to train. Let's train this guy too. Soon enough, we'll be getting these guys here to release. Weren't there more guys getting trained around here? I wish I could have like two doctors, two professors, you know, to sweep them when one is tired. When one of the professors is tired, another one comes by to take his place. So there's no downtime teaching these guys. But that's not really a mechanic. That's not really possible. How unfortunate. Let's see here. How was the training of these guys doing? I only have 4 guys being trained. I could swear I had more than just that. Is that really the case? Only 4 guys. I thought it would be at least 5. But I'm mistaken, it seems. No, there's a 5th guy here. Anyone else getting trained? No, this is a very good one. Yeah, you see, this guy is a very well-trained professional. You can see he's above 50%, and he only charges 89 bucks. Sorry, 89, 102 bucks. I think that's it. So is the case for this one here too. Definitely worth hiring this. Training your own personnel. Let me think here. Now these guys over here, I'm going to train them all the way until they are consultants. Then I'm going to start firing doctors just after that. An emergency. How interesting. What is that? 6 people with heritis. I think we can handle that. We don't have to place more rooms in order to treat all of those guys. Let me just check here. Let's start hiring more of these handmans. We take care only of the litter, even though I don't see any litter around. I don't know if that's because I have enough handmans or what. Whatever the case. There we go. Let's sit for a while on 35 handmans. I see enough handmans around. They tend to concentrate in certain areas, but still, how are we doing here? GP's office. Regarding the GP's office, 4 free. Yeah, that's an okay amount of people for GP's office. So let's speed up the time. Allow those patients to come by, as they shall be heading towards this electrolyzer here. It will cost us some time for them to move from the helipad into there, but that's okay. Earthquake inbound. Let's see. Let's see how do we fare. Yeah, a lot of money, but we can't really consider this because it's beginning of the month. Never mind that. Let's speed up the time and see how will that. Oh, actually, let's just check to see if any machine is about to blow up, or if it's below 8 of strength. No, We don't want anything blowing up on us. Even though when the earthquake hits us, I'm certainly going to keep an eye on that jelly molder, just to, just to make sure it will not blow up on us. Because liking it or not, it does have only 7 of strength. Let's see here, 15. Everything seems to be in order here, except for this one here, of course. Which, no matter how many handymen I have, I don't think I will ever get it. Well, get it fixed or well maintained enough. I don't know if you can say it that way, in order to not get that negative award by the end of the year, right? Oh, there comes the earthquake. Let's just make sure this will not blow up on us. Come on, was it all the damage that is being caused due to that earthquake? Apparently so. How are we going to heal everybody? 6 people, there are 3 left. A little bit too close for comfort, I would say. But I think it will be fine, right? Let's just yeah, let's just check. No, handyman's about to come. Come on, next one. Come on, don't let him go die on me. Yeah, that was a very close one, but at least, what the hell? You really want a race? You know what? You're going to be the first one getting out of my hospital. How unfortunate for you. Well, I didn't get anyone killed, but the game did not consider the last one healed as a success, right? So, a lot of people in need of the electrolysis machine. Well, anyway, there goes another episode. We're still pretty far from beating it, believe it or not, because we shouldn't be, considering how many years have passed already. We are on the year 2007. I don't think we ever get this far on a single level, yes. But that's okay, yes. It's a very unusual level. I'm working my ass off here in order to get it beaten. The good thing though is we pretty much got all the criteria beaten except for this one, but it's just a matter of time indeed. Well, everything's a matter of time, but usually if we get the right amount of money, that means we are going to get the cures in order to get there. Anyway, it's time to finish this episode. I do thank you for your time. I hope you come by the next episode so we can the next episode continue, do some discussions, actually recollecting our adventures for Film Hospital and some points for Film Hospital, and trying to beat this goddamn last level. Jesus Christ, it's been quite the pain and quite the adventure too. Yes, full of challenges and pitfalls and whatnot. Right, so I hope you come by the next episode so we may continue with the works. Right, see you by the next episode then. Until then.